And we are live. Hello, everybody. I have just sort of been doing my hair, got stuff on it, got it patched up. So this is going to be part of the stream now. But either way, my name is Dom. I am CEO and product manager of Chuff Solutions. I take ideas and I turn them into apps. Now we're going to skip over a bunch of the preamble. If you want to see more of the preamble, then please go ahead and watch the previous videos, because we're going to jump straight in. Building a verification tool for a subreddit in a way that somebody can basically send an image to say, hey, I am this person who is posting. They can remain anonymous to the community, but then the community can be confident because the moderator has checked this person is who they say they are. Basically, one of the R4Rs. That's all you need to know. I mean, I say that. It's probably a bit obvious, right? Now, I haven't streamed for a couple of days. Been reflecting. And there are times I think that it's good to sort of take a bit of time, step back, have a bit of reflection, look at the work that you've done, do this for a bit, and decide how to move forward. And I think the thing that I've discovered more than anything else is that I feel I have over-egged the pudding, shall we say. That is, I think I need to do... No, I am going to do a bunch of refactoring today. Sorry, that just clipped there. That might have been a bit loud. I do apologise. But I'm going to do a bunch of refactoring of code today. Not only that, I kind of want to see through a lot of the areas that I need to sort of improve. And I want to get audio recording in. With that being said, this is going to lead to probably quite a long stream. What I really want to do, and I think what I need for a bit of momentum personally, when you're working on things over a long period of time, it can be quite tough to kind of keep that motivation going. Because motivation is not your friend. Let's be clear. If motivation is a friend, it's like that friend who always accepts an invitation to a thing, and they're like, yeah, I'll be there. And then when you're literally at the venue and you're texting saying, where are you at? And they're like, oh yeah, sorry, I can't make it. That's what motivation is like. Never there when you need them. So, things like routine and momentum help you get through those things, and I think I'm very close now to a place where momentum's going to help me move forward, and that is let's try and break the back of this. Let's try and break the back of this tonight. Currently 10:30. I've been out all day, meeting people, having coffee with friends, doing work, and yeah, just getting my billable in. But I've had my fun, done my work, and now it's time to sit and do some learning. Part of the day I haven't done anything, and I haven't done for a while. So let's go for a big one. Strap in. If you are equally late, then if it's equally late for you, and you're also in the UK, I hope you're nice and cool, and hope you're ready for some large amount of code. Shall we get started? Right, so I said I over-egged the pudding. And what did I mean by that? So what I did was to have all my pages in a page view. Now, this is working just fine. You can see it in the app. I say it's working just fine. If you look at it, it seems to be fine, right? I can do this, I can upload an image. I'll select one with people holding hands drinking coffee, like so. It goes through to here, it uploads, it then updates and says, hey, it's uploaded, you can go to the next part, fill this in. Fantastic, right? One thing that came out was I connected my phone and I was like, yeah, cool, I'll connect my phone, I'll do things that way. Excellent. But two very distinct issues came up. One was when I clicked a field and it sort of resized it went mad on the resizing. And that's sort of like, okay, that's a scrolling thing. We can work that out. But one bigger issue came in that when I went to another page, it would come up. Now, I should have been a bit more prepared. I'm just going to get a cable and my test phone. Right. Let's get this USB in. Like so. And plug into this phone. Now I'm wondering if I can... Oh yeah, it just comes up just saying Samsung. Let's stop that for a second. Let's just bring it up on my phone actually and see how we get on with that. Let's run that. I don't know how long this is going to take. It's probably going to have to build the whole thing and send it off, so let's let that do its thing for a bit. Yeah, anyway, what the issue I was finding was that if I click the first text box and then I drop the keyboard, when I click through to the next screen, it brings the keyboard back up again. And I was sort of doing some Googling, and page view just isn't the answer. I was like, right, okay, and I went away, thought about it a lot of walking, a lot of thinking, and got to the point where I was like, I'm over egging this pudding, right? Because I can just do the separate screens. Why am I being so concerned about this? So I think that's what we're going to I think this is what I'm going to refactor this code as today. Is going to be have it in a place where yeah, they're separate screens. So whilst that's building, let's sort of go in and start creating those files. I'm going to create a new folder, and I'm just going to call it verification, like so. And then inside verification, I'm going to go a new file, and we'll start with the first one, which is we'll call it Reddit username, like so. Okay, fantastic. Let's go to main, and we'll sort of take this out at some point as well. I think what I need to return is this page first, but we'll create the roots essentially within not the scaffold, within the material app. So home at the moment is Reddit verification, but we'll change that up. Has that done it, or... no, I don't think so. Let's try that again. I do need a better computer. I was actually thinking about doing a stream on Sunday of me just picking parts on my computer. Got a very tasty tax rebate as well this week, so new computer time, I think. To go in new laptop time and new phone time. new all the things apparently, but it's well overdue. So Alright, this isn't quite getting anywhere at the minute. I guess also what I'd want to do... Right, that's not loaded. Again, it's not loaded. Bit annoying. Bit annoying. That's fine, no. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Oh, here we go. Build failed. Greater than I failed X code. What? Give me an error. Not sure what that is. Does it have my history in here? Okay, yeah, let's go with this one then. Also changed my IP address, so I need to figure that out. IP config 250. So let's just build for web again. And I'm going to do it this way so I can access it via my phone, and then I can show you the issue, and then we'll rebuild again and just have it on screen. Let's go here. Whoops. Okay, right, that's that open. Is that opened yet? No. Is this not loaded again? All right, no, here we are. Bloop. Okay, we are loading up. So, kind of don't have a screen for this. Let's go to simple capture, and we'll just do this for now, and it will sort of show the error. Okay. Oh no, I do have this. App close up. This should be it. Yeah, there we go. Let's try and get that to a decent size. There we go. Let's just do like that for now. Oh, actually, we can go a little bit wider. Okay, so the issue that I'm finding. So I click on here. Fantastic. I get the keyboard. You know, I put in a username. You know, I'll take the keyboard down for now. Press next. And the keyboard comes back up again. And the buttons all over the place. We'll hit verify with photo. So it does work in sort of all the buttons are doing the things, but as you can see, it's not quite doing what I wanted to do. Problematic. Let's go ahead and start fixing things. Let's go over to coding. Let's get rid of this. Let's quit this. And we'll run it straight from Chrome. So we can control it from here. So first things first, let's come over here. We want to create roots. So roots, like so. And that takes a list. And we have. Let me have a quick look at this actually. Flutter, routes, and navigation. We'll just quickly. Oh, we've lost our browser. There we go. So here we have like initial route, and we're going to use this, and then we can kind of have this list of stuff where we've got this here. So let's copy that, and we'll put this one here, and we'll put this in as Reddit username, like so. And we don't have first screen, which is probably why that's having a bit of a fuss, I think. Home, we're actually going to change to initial route. And again, we will change this. Consts. Not the error, really. What are we looking at here? Map string widget function build contexts. Curly braces. I need curly braces. Oh, get out. Oh, whoops. Let's do that. Let's get rid of this. Let's take all of these. Cut that out. You can go as well for the minute. And there we go. Okay. Alright. So, yeah, this is having a fuss because I haven't actually created this yet. So we will get there. Now, each screen I'm going to have is going to kind of come from scaffold. We're going to sort of ignore all of this, really. But equally, you know, it gives us opportunity as well to, as we are using provider, we technically don't have to be so beholden on stateful classes. We can actually use stateless in a lot of these things. Package. Whoops. Material. Not doing me any favours at the moment. Material. Thank you. Material. Flutter material dart. Cool. Right. So let's start off with a stateless widget. Okay. And we'll call this one enter. Oh, that needs to be a capital. Enter username, like so. And here we are going to return scaffold, like so. Loop. Oh, whoops, no, that one. Now we've got nothing in here. We can go at bar, and we can actually steal our one from, we've got a main at the moment over here. Oh, whoops. Get rid of that. Copy that. Ready username. like so. Awesome sauce. Main.dart is still having a fuss, but we can import Why is it not wanting to help me out today? You're just having one of those days. We're going to go Reddit. No. Does not want to do any auto-suggestion for me today for some reason. Import. Verification. There we go. Okay. Right, so we've imported that, and then on this one we are going to put in user what did I call it? Enter username. Enter username, like so. Should I have done an underscore, or is it camel case? Should I be using camel case? I think I should be using camel case. Oh. Brilliant. 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 Like that. Save that. Come back over here. And we can then put that in there. And then our initial route, we're going to grab this. And this should be asking for a string. New. No. Type string. Okay, yeah. So we can do that. And hit save. And it should give us a blank scaffold. And it does. Rightio. So, lots to do. Lots to do. Let's go into enter username. Actually did the other way around. Don't know why. Not that it matters. And it does have to be scrollable. Right. Reason being that when the screen gets smaller, it's pushing everything up, and the reason it's doing that is because there is the screen is smaller and it's doing everything in respect to the screen. Important to note. So we have our elements here, which is just fine. And there is a list view, which again is awesome. So we can take all of this from the center, copy that, go to Reddit username, and then in the body we can add all of that in. Now we have obviously got some issues. On pressed, let's take all of that out. I think that's it. Let's give that a quick save. Oh, I do have an error actually. Where is that? That should be that. Shave. So this should give us our. Because I didn't have the sizing issue, I don't think, on my phone, because this is actually a list view, and I think the other ones I use column. But we have now got this, and it looks absolutely fine. We're going to go ahead and just do everything. So I'm going to start getting the state in there as well. But I do want to check this on how it's looking on my phone. So I'm actually going to stop this. It's annoying this takes a while. It's really annoying it takes a while, to be honest. Because we're going to run that. And we'll see it come up on my phone. Anyway. I don't know if we're going to stick with this, actually. It might be an idea. This can go, because I don't think we needed it. Shrink wrap. Creates a scrollable linear array of widgets from explicit list. I think maybe that's... I don't know. Maybe that just says, hey, I'll set it from the screen. I don't know. But size box can be const. Decorator. That can be const. Again, that one can be const. And this one equally can be const. So yeah, okay. Cool. Did that not run or what? Where are we? What's going on? Okay, let's whoops. Let's not do that. Let's hit R for reloads. Okay, so in... Oh, I'm not running the thing. Hang on. I'm not running the thing. There we go. Okay, so in here, right, as I hit there, there's no resizing issues. I can actually scroll here if I wanted to. One of the things is that if I hit enter, it kind of doesn't do anything, right? And that's kind of like you would want something to do that, like enter it, go to the next page. So we will work on that enter key thing. But there's no sizing issues on this at all. Reload the page. So yeah, that looks good. I can put that in there. That does nothing, but I can drop that down, click next. Has nowhere to go. But interesting how interesting how that actually happened. So put that down there, hit next. Doesn't do anything, but interesting how it pops the keyboard back up again. Hopefully that's not going to be a thing. But I think in layout that looks okay. The only thing is if we do that pull down, you can see it sort of goes from there and there. You can kind of see not quite from the top really. Yeah. Let's go back over to the code and let's sit that over there. Oh, I can actually interact with it on the thing as well. Okay. Is that actually... Oh, yeah. Anywho. Sorry, I got distracted there. So we've got this stuff in here, which is great. We will need a controller for our text box. And oh, actually, this is an interesting one because I normally set the controller as a state. When I did my let's go to text field controller Flutter. Let's go over here and to the browser. Supply an on-change callback to a text field or a text form field. So it has this. Like I can just send it to a setter, to be honest. So here's my controller. Did I do it this time? This way last time? I mean, there we go. Okay. So, let's sort of take this as our boilerplate. There is a case of there... Actually, let's have a look at that. Provider text fields controller. Okay, so they're saying create a controller in init. Yep, there we go. Print latest value. And print for latest value is sort of... Where are they put? Oh, here we are. Second text field, my controller. Okay, yeah. So they have a function there, and that function, what we can do essentially is point that at... it sort of seems to be doubling up, like we're creating state to send state. Like, does it make sense to do a controller as one of my states? And then the function that they've got is actually a setter. Maybe. Who knows? Okay. And this is kind of how I'm feeling about things. You know, I don't want to create state and then create state for creating another state. So here we are creating state, but I guess we can't really do init state. But that init state we could add listener. I mean, do we have to add listener? Because that's kind of what no provider does. Let's have another look. Update text field, text editing via state provider / consumer. Controller, username, controller. On changed value, save username value. Okay, yeah, they are doing this. The best possible way to check the builder if the value in state and controller matches, sync and sync them. Use controller, username, controller. But where is that? I don't know. So, okay, here we have stateless widget. Let's zoom in. Zoom in and enhance. Okay. Provided we change notify. Okay, we've got this. String, get name. Okay, cool. Set name. Brilliant. Excellent. Normal stuff. Right. My widget extends stateless widget. Final. My provider equals provider. Provider of context. Cool. Text edit controller equals name controller. Text edit controller. Text provider dot my name. Text field controller my name controller. So you don't have to set it as state. I can just put it as a variable. And then on changed. Run set name, which is here. So let's sort of do a similar thing and see where we go. My phone is pinging away. Let's check it's nothing important. Ugh, 33 in London. The heat continues. Right. So let's go to our models. So we're going to go with a string and call that Reddit username, like so, and we'll set that to blank by default. We're going to add a setter, update Reddit username, and we're going to take a string and a value, and then we're going to go to Reddit username equals value, and then notify listeners. Let's do that, and then we also need a getter. We need a getter, so let's go string get Reddit username, and go to Reddit username. Okay. Let's save that. Excellent. Now, while we're working on this, actually, I'm going to stop. Can I actually run 2 instances at the same time? Let's go to main. Maybe I can run 2 lots and my computer will turn into a burnt piece of toast, but so be it. Okay. We'll see how that gets on. Anyway. Where are we? So this is where we need to work on text form fields. And part of that is we need an on changed. I'm just going to put a blank function in there for now. Whoops. That's having absolutely none of it. Let's get rid of that then for the moment. Let's get verification out of the way for the minute and go back to models. Okay, so where were we? We've got our Reddit username. We've got our Reddit username. And what we need to do is create an instance of this provider. So verification data is what we need to do. So we do need to import models. So we do need to import models. Is it only the text form fields? Actually, we can set it for its function, right? Do provider of. So we can come back up here. And where can I put this? Under the builds. Is that right? Final, whoops. Verification data, because that's our type. And we'll go verification data equals provider dot of and I think it's verification data again and context like so. Right, provider, because I have imported provider. Does it actually just tell me to do that? Import, there we go. Fantastic. Okay, so we've got that part of it. So I can use verification data where I need it, which is going to be down here. Down here. And then I'm going to want to create a text editing controller. Oh, bang my knee, kinda hurt. So let's create a text editing controller as well while we're up here. And I think I'm going to final that too. Text editing controller. And we'll call this user name controller. In fact, this is only going to be used here, so let's just make that local. And that is going to be a text editing controller and string text. Okay, so the getter in my model, which is Reddit username, right? So I should do verification data dot Reddit username. There we go. Right, so this is causing a fuss. Oh, whoops, that's meant to be text, like so. And then we'll put comma at the end. No, semicolon at the end. Okay, so let's clear that up a little bit. So this gets an instance of the model and provider. This gets an instance of the model and provider. And this gets a functional instance of no, I don't want to say functional instance. This sets a controller with the text from state, i.e. provider. There we go. Okay. We're getting somewhere. Now, we have to go to our text fields, and then here we are, text form fields. Our controller is username controller. Thank you. And then on changed, we're going to call verification data dot update Reddit username. Is that? Hang on. Yeah, update Reddit. I need to pass it value, I think. A few instances are sort of explaining this as being having to do it as a stateful widget. So maybe the text editing controller needs to be in provider. An hour in, and I'm on page 1, and I wanted to do everything. I'm going to go till I can't do anymore. That's what I'm planning to do. So, provider, text editing controller. Text editing controller, there we go. A lot of people saying this needs to be stateful, but I'm still confused by this. Why would you go? So the state you create is the text editing controller, right? Let's go back into our models. Let's create a. We'll keep Reddit username the same, and we'll go string. And do a text. No, do Reddit username controller. Why did I write string there? Because this needs to be a text editing. Whoops, text editing controller, which equals text editing controller, and this has texts. And what I tried to pull off before was to verification data dot Reddit username. Well, I can kind of call that here, right? Reddit username. It did not like that. I do feel like I've seen this before as well. This is annoying. I suppose I can get the getter, right? What if I just did the getter? No, still. State management using provider. Yeah, I mean this is very much. So the page that I'm looking at that I didn't actually put on screen is very much sort of saying make it stateful. Was it? Maybe it was the provider example page. I don't know. Provider Flutter that I saw this. I've seen this somewhere and I can't think where it is. I'm just going to go to the repo of provider itself. Let's go into example. I think that's the one they got in there. Let's go back. No, nothing to do with that. And maybe I just have to accept this is the thing to be done, right? Which is annoying. But, you know, we're over an hour and I wanted to do a lot more, so we're going to have to do something. Okay, let's go back and redo a lot of this. Let's take out the... thinking about it again. Could I put it in the getter? So do this get copy Reddit name controller equals this text editing controller text Reddit username, but that's actually going to be this because that's getting it from state. Give it one of those. Let's take this out like so and make that nullable. Now this is kind of having a, oh whoops, that's meant to be like so. Ooh sorry, I got excited. So what I did was to remove that from here, make that nullable, but then in the getter initialize it here, right? Okay. One last go. If I can't get this to work, then we'll make it a stateful widget. Okay. Update Reddit username. So we're going to update this. The text in the controller is going to, the text is going to come from this. And then on the onChanged, so on onChanged, as you type something, it's going to send the value, Reddit username, value. It's going to come and set this here, and then the controller, which is coming back, is going to show that text. Let's do this. Let's take out this controller here. We'll keep our instance verification data. That's fine. The controller is going to be verification data dot Reddit username controller. Yep. And then onChanged. Oh my goodness. onChanged. We are going to have value. And then we can do verification data dot update Reddit username and put value in here. Okay, that's not liking that. Update Reddit username. How did I... Let's go back here. Oh no, I didn't do it for here. Where did I do it? I didn't do it. Let's go to verification. It must be somewhere that I did... update via a... not via consumer, but via... oh, not there. Content listen false. Try child tests. Okay, so I've done this bit. I haven't done the listen false. Verification schedule, web image. Right, so I've only really done that the once. That's just getting that. No, I didn't get that far down. So this has got a consumer image uploaded. Why is this causing a fuss? Isn't defined for the type verification data. Try correcting the name of the main of the existing method, or try defining a method name, Reddit update Reddit username. But I have in my models update Reddit username. Update image upload status. Let's try that one. Or maybe I'll just do consumer at the top level of this rather than this way, because then I can just do the consumer here because it would just run the getter and then just do it here. Let's try that. Let's get rid of this for now, because who knows what's going to happen afterwards, right? Scaffold at bar, and I think it's just the text form field that we're doing things. Get out. Let's refactor and wrap with widget, and then this is going to be a consumer. And this can be verification data. And we need a builder. Thank you. And we'll call this verification data. And then we need to get rid of that and this. Okay, so instantly we've kind of got this. Oh, there you go. Right, this still causes a fuss. Dot update Reddit username. Why is this not wanting to do a thing? I must have a. Let's go to verification again. So that's the getter. So here I'll just do it equal to true. So maybe give that a go. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Equal value. Error is gone. Okay. Save that for a second. So I can type in there. But is this verification for list view, shrink map true, children text? That's the first text. Interesting, this is the only one that works, and I didn't do the whole expanded thing and whatnot. Because I guess it's just one thing, isn't it? Let's put another text widget in here. And we're going to call provider dot of context, but we will need verification data, and then dot Reddit username, like so. Let's save that. Okay. Not showing me anything, which is not helpful. Do you know what I haven't done? Change notified of via provider. Let's copy that. Because this is in the previous one. So here, let's lift our state up. And we'll have to put it above the material app. Wrapper widget. And we'll put that in there. And then we had to do a create. Like so. Let's hit save. Is the state Din Jarin? How are you doing today? Thank you for joining me today. Hello, how are you? So, this particular, where is it? This text widget here may not want me doing that thing. We could change this as to this instead and stick this, so get rid of that and stick it in there like so and do it this way. Got an extra doodah. Let's hit save. And then we'll print verification data dot Reddit username like so. And hit save. I'm not sure what that's called doing as a thing. Let's go over to here. Is that a new issue? Has that actually updated? A full restart. Maybe that's why the text wasn't coming up. Okay. Yeah, okay. That's the problem. Okay, right. So it does keep going back to the beginning rather than sort of type it out. I think this is the issue somebody else was sort of mentioning previously. It happens because a new instance of text editor control is created on every widget build. And information about the current cursor position, text editor value, is getting lost. Create a controller once the init state method and dispose of it in dispose method. Okay. Not entirely well over on this, unfortunately. Um, right, gonna have to give up on it, and I do think this is possible, but I think it's beyond my skill level. Yeah, I think we need to just go back to how it was being sort of done before. So let's take out this controller. Let's take out this getter. I'm sure it's possible, but yeah, probably too much of an ask, I think, of today. That's fine though. So let's go ahead and convert this to a stateful widget. And in this stateful widget, we are going to create a text editing controller and put username controller in here. Whoops. Like so. So this is going to be local, so we can do that. So let's go override and do void init state. We'll have to do this. Let's copy that. And we can probably final this verification data equals that. We'll get rid of this for the second. And we also want to do listen false. Okay. Super dot init state name controller username controller even is a text editing controller where the text is verification data dot Reddit username, like so. This is still having a fuss. Not nullable instance field, must be initialized. Try add initialized expression or mark it late. I think I can mark that late. Every time I try and use late, it never works. Whoops. Quick fix, add late. Not used. It's literally used here. Okay. And I need to do a dispose as well. So override void dispose. And then I'm going to go username controller dot dispose. There we go. And then super dot dispose, like so. And now I can build my widget, and we can kind of do this. We're not going to have this anymore. The controller is going to be user name controller, and then this is going to be value. This is fine. This can stay the same. Let's save this and watch it potentially break on me. Okay. Okay, that seems to be working just fine. Hello. And then next. It's got nowhere to go. But okay. That is doing the thing. Excellent. Excellent. I'm happy with that. Only an hour and a half in and done the first page. Great. And that is at least set in the state, right? We know it's set in the state because we know it's set in the state simply because we had that come up here, and also we're getting our we were getting the text up here and in the box as well, so that's fine. Am I still running in the terminal? Here. I'm just going to restart this. So it restarts the one on my phone. Restart application. Cool. Let's go here. Why have we got two of them? Mobile capture. There we go. Hello. Now, we're in a situation where we can't go anywhere at the moment. That's the thing. And the enter button just does nothing. And it seems quite instinctive that you're going to type it out, hit enter. So we can look at different ways of implementing the enter button. Enter button text form field Flutter. Let's go over to the browser. Alright, text input action .go. List of available input actions. Let's have a look at these. Let's try next. Text input action. So that's in the text field. Text form field, here we go. Text input action. Text input action next. Save that. And we're going to have to rebuild the one from down here as well. Mobile capture, there we go. Right, that still gives me... It's going to be one of those weird web things, isn't it? It didn't, in that thing, it didn't actually mention web at all, did it? Maybe it's not possible on web. On field submitted. Okay. Let's go back to the code. Get rid of this. And do on field submitted. Where are we? On field submit. What am I doing? On field submitted. It's going to pass a value. And we can do our navigator push from there. In fact, we've got to do the same thing on enter as we're going to do the next button, so we might as well just pull that out and create a method for it. We'll just call it next for now. And we'll put in navigator push named So let's copy that and let's stick it in there. And that should be saving our state, so we don't really have to do anything else. And then on here we can just call next. Or not. This dot next. Widget dot next. Do I have to pass it? A string. Is that what the issue is? Oh, what? Where does it create it? Up here. Alright, then have it up there then. But it has no context up here. I think maybe widget dot isn't the right one to go for. Oh, I think that's working actually. Let's pass it value. Hit save. I've got a weird print thing as well that I'm doing as I type in this one. Get rid of that. Okay, so on field submitted, it will go to the second screen. But I have no second screen, so it will just go, I don't know what this is. So let's go into verification, and we'll create a new file, and it's going to be verification. Do I want to put everything all in one? No, I don't think I do. Verification type dot. And we're going to go to main, imports, verification, verification type. And then down here, we're going to just create another one of these. Give it a string, verification type. I'm going to pass it context. And then this is going to be, let's go back to verification type. And we want to do import material, like so. We're going to want to import, we'll leave that for now. And we'll create a stateless widget. And we will call this one verification type, or verification type is the thing, and we'll just call this type selector, and then we'll return scaffolds as we usually do. Save. So we'll come down here and we're going to put type selector. Here we go. Like so. So we have that in now. And let's hit save. Lastly, let's kind of put that over there. And go to Reddit username. The next button. So here, we have nothing in here. But we can do the same and just call next, essentially. We'll put value in here as well because we've had to put that in now. And we'll put next. Oh, was it just next? Value? What was... yeah, not happy about that. Void function. I'm going to have void function dynamic. Can't be assigned to the parameter void. You know what? Well, let's just fucking grab this. And not do it this way because it's now just annoying me. That's still going to want to take value because it's so insistent on it. But let's just stick that in there. And this one will be verification type. Let's hit copy. Like so. Let's grab this. Hit copy. And this one. We are going to have this and that. Okay, so both things. Yep, okay. Amazing. That's gone to the second page. Can we go back? Yes, we can. And equally... Yep, okay, if we press enter it also does it. Which is what we wanted. Let's restart the one on the phone and see how that goes. Mobile capture. Reddit username. Test. Enter. Interesting, that doesn't actually do it. The next button does though. But interesting that this enter button doesn't do anything. I was kind of hoping it would. Coming back to here. Because this person's post is about Flutter web submit form on enter key. On field submitted value, whatever, blah blah blah, navigated context, and very similar to what I'm doing essentially. You can copy the code from your on-pressed raised button. Interesting that, yeah, on this one it doesn't work. And this is what this post is specifically about. Okay, well, you know, there we go. Then we don't need any of this. Leave it in. Leave it in. Both will do it. It's fine. Whatevs. Okay. Let's hit save. And let's kind of get on with the next page. Hit copy. And the next page, verification type. Get out. Let's put an at bar in there. Nice. It's going to be a lot easier to edit, to code this one, to be honest. So, problem we had before. Things were getting squashed. When you bring the keyboard up. Not so much in this one, because you're not going to bring the keyboard up. So we could actually just go straight into verification and pull that code out. The code that we need. It's going to be the first one. I really don't like making things this long as well. This is why I want to break it down. Weirdly, I made that thing. Column, padding, onwards. Let's copy that and go into verification type. And then in here, we'll put in body. Paste that in. And take away that and hit save. Okay, right, so on pressed, let's get rid of this. And on the other on pressed, let's get rid of this. Oh, oops. Took too much. I took too much. And this one as well. Okay, cool. Let's start off with the back button here, which is going to have navigator dot pop. I think that's what I need. Don't need context in there, I don't think. Maybe I do. Hit save. Okay. That doesn't actually go anywhere. So let's kind of change that URL to the first one. Oh, actually, there is a thing I need to do. I need to disable this button if there's nothing in here. Let's go back. Okay, cool. Yep. Real quick, can I do a... animate navigator Flutter. Okay, yeah, there's a fair amount in that. You can leave that for now. It's fine. That one can be a const. But we've got the back button is working. Back. Let's get rid of that. So we can put stuff in here. And yeah. Back button. Next. There's a little bit of animation there. Let's try it on the other mobile one. Okay, so we've got our overflowed pixels. Nope. Okay, that's not wanting to work. Alright, that's cool. Let's go to mobile capture. So yeah, I can hit next there, and it goes to that one. And we have our overflow pixels, so we will work on that next. Okay. The one thing I wanted to check, which was the issue I was having. Yeah, no, fantastic. Before, what was happening, that the keyboard was coming up again on the second page, but it's not doing that now, which is good. I don't know why I put T there, to be honest. Did it again. T. There we go. Okay. One thing we're quickly going to fix. We want to... on Reddit username, we've got this button here. We've got the next button. What we want to do is just not show it if there's no text in there. So, how did I do this again? Was it set on press to null, I think? Or was it child was null? Oh, let's quickly just go back. And set that to null. No, it wasn't that. We've got verification open? Yes, we do. On pressed. That's the upload. Did I? No, I don't think I did that on this one. I don't think this is... Is it on the manage photo? Is it on the managed photo? No, it's on the photo upload. It is on the photo upload. It's on this one up here. Oh, maybe not. Where did I do this? So we had manage photo. You have to upload or whatever. Upload and take photo. I'm sure it's the next button here that I had a thing in there to say don't show nexts. Hang on. Disable elevated button Flutter. On pressed is null. I really cannot remember where I did this. Yeah, here we are, on pressed. Okay. So what we can do is go to our Reddit username and on pressed here. How do actually wait a minute? On pressed. Okay, yeah, it's just a function. So our how high up did we just? It's just on the text form field. Meh. Meep, 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 meep. Something is not happy. Let's undo that for a second. So this would have been wrap this in that consumer. So I need to take out this one. And then, whoops, the consumer, undo that. Okay, that seems pretty happy. And we'll put it above the list view. So let's refactor that wrapping widget. Add that in like so, and then the list view goes here. Okay, so that should be fine. Verification data. Okay, so we want to do verification data dot Reddit username dots so I think this is then we don't want it to do that. We don't want it to show it. So let's invert that. Oh, whoops. No, I did not mean to do that at all. What, that one? So it's not this, then do this. Otherwise, it's null. Okay, there we go. So, can't use that button. Put text in there, becomes live, and then I can use it. Cool, done. Right, next part. Verification type. Now, I've used a lot of expanded here. All of the expanded, the containers here. And are they all in containers? I think so. Yeah, okay, so let's go color, colors dots, blue, and then do colors, whoops, color, colors dot purple. Oh, put it in the wrong one. I put it in the wrong one. Okay, let's get rid of that and go to container. Put that in there. And then container, color, colors dot, whoops, colors dot, we've got purple. Let's go teal. There we go. So let's hit save on that one. Now, let's have a little look-see at the spacing of all this, and it will hopefully give us a clue to the problems we're looking at. Okay, cool. So that's our 3 areas. Let's come down here and hit a restart. And we'll go to the app as well. The app that hates to reload the page. God, I've got a serious amount of screen burning on this phone. Okay. So this is a little bit too no. Which one is which? I don't know. So this one is the mobile. That's the normal. Let's go mobile capture. Okay, so here this middle one is way too small, right? The other two don't really, need to have that kind of size to it. So let's add in a flex, right? So the teal one, let's just put that as bottom navigation area. And in it's expanded, let's put flex equals 1. Sorry. There we go. Flex equals 1. Let's come back up here. The purple one. Middle area for buttons. And we'll do flex. And let's give this a fairly high number, like 6. And then on the top one, which is this one here, we'll do flex equals 1 again, like so. Let's restart that. Okay, so that gives us a little bit more room. Let's have a kind of look what that looks like on mobile. Oh, we have to restart that one here. Let's go to mobile capture. Okay, so we don't have that overflow pixels anymore because we've kind of got that room to put that button on there. And this is 1, 6, and 1, essentially. Okay. I feel I'm happy with that. I'm going to take out those colours now. Let's take that one out. And we'll just put a comment in here saying top space to center. We'll take out the purple. And we'll take out the teal. Hit save. Avoid unnecessary containers. Do I get that with all of them? Container. Oh, I don't know. This one can be consts. 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 I feel like if I remove this, it's going to break it all. I kind of want to keep it in there just for the sake of... I'm sure that alignment thing didn't work until I put a thing around it. So let's keep the containers in there for now. Probably not great. Probably it might possibly be not good practice. Let's save that. Let's refresh the one down here. Let's refresh that page. Okay, that's looking good. Let's show you it's exactly the same as this. Cool. Right, so let's go to the next 2 pages and let's create a file and create this verification photo.dart. Excellent. In here we are going to do our imports, material. There we go. I'll turn that off for the minute. And we're going to have 2 in here. Right. And those 2 is going to be the again, let's have a go at stateless widget. And this one's going to be the select photo one. Again, we'll return scaffold. Like so. Whoops. And then we'll create, come on, another stateless widget, and we'll call this one upload photo. And we will return, scaffold again. There we go. Okay, fantastic. Now we'll add those roots in. So let's get rid of that for the minute. No, let's clean up some of this space. We can get rid of verification for now. Oh no, actually I'm going to need that like almost straight away. Oh well. Okay. So we'll do photo select context. Oh yeah, cheers for messing that up completely. Or we have to import it as well. Verification and photo. There we go. And then here we are going to have photo select. So we had that as select photo and upload photo. And then photo upload. I've just realised that my naming of those things probably could have been better. Let's go change that now while we're here, shall we? Change all occurrences and do photo select and photo upload, because namespaces are a ruddy good thing. Select, whoops, upload. There we go. And this is asking for a const it is, but we'll leave that for now. Okay, fantastic. And we're just going to use the navigator again. We'll get this one from here. Navigator pushed name. Oh my goodness, get out of the way. And we'll copy that, come over here, and middleware for buttons. So we've got the first. Yeah, it's just type selector. Here we go. On pressed. Yeah. Okay. This is going to be photo. Photo select. Like so. Okay. There we go. We're on photo select now. Now, what we need to do. Let's go over to, now this is where is this the one? Yeah, this is the one. So we need the app bar, which should be in my history. There we go. And same here. Let's put those two in. Okay, and right, let's go to verification and pull these out. This one's going to be a little bit more to the point. I think I'm going to just take 5 minutes because we've been going for over 2 hours now. I'm on a roll. I feel sort of positive about things, but I want to take about 5 minutes and come back again. Be right back. It doesn't say be right back, does it? Can I remove that one? Oh, that didn't like that. Yeah, there we go. The stream does it go from? Oh, it doesn't. Let's go to another text. Create a new one. BRB. There you go. I'll be back in a bit. Okay. Thank you for bearing with. We are back. Had a wee. Had some more to drink, which is just going to inevitably make me want to wee more, but oh well. Let's restart this. Righty. Okay, so we'll put our username in here. Test user. Click next. Verify your photo. Takes us to this next page. Cool. So let's start doing this, eh? Let's clear up our space a little bit first. That's sort of done. Let's get rid of that. Verification type I'm happy with. Let's get rid of that. We have models here, and let's open verifications again. Where are we? Here we go. Cool. Let's close that. So let's go all the way up. And we're going to go to verification photo. Here we go. Stateful widget. We've got one state, which is the image picker. I feel like that needs to happen. But let's just grab all of this from padding. Ooh. Padding. There we go. Just copy that and go back to verification photo. And turn body. Turn the air conditioner back on because it's hot. And we're going to stick that in like so. Hit save. We can take this out. We can take this out. We can take this out. And then we have this image picker, right? I've got it in the state, but do I really need to put it here? Let's copy this. Does it have to be a state? Don't know. Let's try it as not a state to start off with instead of up above. That's not happy. Probably because I haven't imported image picker. Import library. There we go. That's one. This is going to be the same. That. And that. And this is now going to go. Okay. Just hit save on that stuff and see what we get. And hopefully the image picker isn't needed. Okay, here we go. So we've kind of got this stuff in place. Yeah, we don't need it as a state. That's fine. Let's get rid of this thing here. That was a expanded container. Okay, so everything inside container can go like so. Right, yeah. Let's put this up to 6 because that's what we had in the last one. Again, we're not going to be bringing up the keyboard in this one, so it should be fine. But hopefully that will also you know, sort of get rid of the issue from before. Let's save that. We're going to get rid of the next button too, because it will go next when you select the button, basically. When you upload the image. Okay. Okay, cool. Right. The back button we do need, which would be navigate pop, which we should have somewhere. I don't know. Anyway, we can do navigator dot pop for that one. Whoops. Hit save. Oh no, wrong one. That was supposed to be the back button. So let's copy that and pop that in there. No pun intended. And we'll take out this elevated button and hit save. Okay, perfect. We upload. It gives us our things to select from, and we will deal with that in a second. Let's check the mobile view, make sure that's a-okay. We can come down here and just hit restart. Right, so okay, so on this, I have upload photo and take photo work just fine. And all we have to do is just pop the next page, essentially. So we want navigator push named. We want that up here. No image picked. And I think it's after this update. Elevated button. Could we extract this method? Don't know. Oh, it don't matter. It don't matter. No, well, it does matter, but not right now. Dot push named. Context and the root name will be photo upload. That's completely, all kinds of wrong. Photo upload. Like so. Nope, nope. Still going wrong on that one. Photo upload, like so. And build context synchronously. What do you mean? Copy that. And we'll put one here as well. Like so. So I'm going to click this, upload an image. We'll pick the one with hands holding coffee. Ooh. Something's gone wrong. Read image. Wait image dot readers bytes. Yeah. Right, I don't know what is the issue here. I've got the consumer here. Not really asking for the consumer anywhere else. I've got the image picker. So I'm not entirely sure what went wrong there. Let's try that again. Because this was working on the other one. Okay, that's okay. Here we go. Here's our issue again. Debug console, please. Fail to evaluate expression image. Navigate push name. No frame index. So I think that's got to be slash and slash. Photo dash upload. Yeah, okay, cool. Right, save. Yeah, all kinds of worrying things on my OBS. Where was I? Let's go to verifications. Here we go. Whoops. Create for stateful wrapper. I mean, the two the two examples that I saw for stateless and what to start up on requires creating a stateful widget and then putting it inside it, which seems very, very redundant. Okay, refactor, convert to stateful widget. That's fine. Let's do that.